Welcome to this 48 MI maneuvers and formations training video. This video will briefly cover the basic maneuvers and formations you need to know in order to operate with us. If you have any questions, write them down and submit them to us after the video. Also note that the individual positioning of the vehicles within the formations are specified in the formations PDF. We highly recommend that you learn them. First, we will take a look at different formations and then move on to maneuvers. Let's get started. First up is the column formation. Best used to quickly and easily move from point A to point B. Its pros are maneuverability and speed. The cons are limited firepower and protection. The front vehicle scans to the front, while the other vehicle scans to the right and left, respectively. The second formation is the line. It is the preferred formation when fighting, as it maximizes firepower and protection at the same time. It's a bit cumbersome and especially exposed to attacks from the flanks and rear. The flank vehicles should scan a bit more to their flanks respectively, and the middle vehicle should be focused on scanning the front. The square formation is really useful in order to easily initiate flanking. However, it trades some of the firepower to the front for maneuverability and is susceptible to attacks in the flanks. Front vehicles scan to the front and rear vehicles to each side. Triangle, right or left. A complex formation that is quite hard to move in. It does, however, come in handy when facing possible threats from two sides. The front vehicle should scan to the front, and the vehicle in the column should be scanning right or left depending on what type of triangle. Crossroads maneuver. Intersections are usually dangerous and require some coordination in order to safely move through. This maneuver has been designed to give as much protection as possible for the vehicles making the turn in a crossroad. This example shows a crossroads maneuver in a T intersection going right. The first vehicle goes straight and gives cover to the others making the turn. Once complete, the last vehicle follows the column. The next example shows a four-way intersection. The vehicle's traveling direction is to make the right turn. However, since there are two streets needed to be covered, two vehicles are required. The first vehicle chooses whether to go straight or left. The second takes whichever street is available. The third and fourth makes the right turn while being provided cover. Once passed, the other vehicles back out, covering each other. The block maneuver is especially useful in areas with narrow visibility, such as valleys or certain urban areas. It maximizes firepower and protection and aims to create 2-on-1 situations, increasing the survivability in a duel. However, a single well-placed mine can take out both vehicles at the same time. Bounding is used to give fire support for vehicles advancing or withdrawing. Once a vehicle is set, the other one overtakes, repeating until you reach your destination. This increases protection while giving up speed and requires coordination between commanders. Fire front. This is a maneuver used to counter immediate threats to either side. Once a threat has been discovered, the order fire front, complemented with what side, is called out. This time, the threat comes from the right. All vehicles immediately form a line or front towards the threat. HALT, fire, smoke, and reverse is just what it sounds like. It is used when encountering threats that are in stronger position than yourself. The commander will issue HALT, issue fire, and deploy smoke, while the driver starts reversing to the last safe location. Combat positions and jockeying. Combat positions are used to define where the vehicle should be positioned in relation to the area of effect. There are 3 distinct positions: fire, observation, and cover positions. In a firing position, you can fire upon the enemy, while the enemy can also fire upon you. In observation, you can observe towards the area of effect while not being able to directly apply force there. The vehicle is almost totally covered at that point. In cover, you can neither see anything at the area of effect, nor can anyone see you directly. To move between these and other positions, we have a maneuver called jockeying. It's moving laterally behind cover in order to stay hidden and to keep the enemy guessing where you will come up next. Thank you for watching. Be sure to ask any questions you might have regarding these formations and maneuvers to the members of India Company. Also, please note that this is the very basic you need to know. There are a lot of details not covered here.